We're now joined by Michael Veenswyk. Welcome to the show, Michael. The founder of iHaveIt.
That's it.
We have some fun facts about you. Apparently you love rock music and have been to over 250 concerts.
I have. Amazing. England's the perfect place for that. I'm a New Zealander and I came here and you can go see almost anybody. It's just incredible.
What's been your best concert?
I've seen Queen, Freddie Mercury, very close, was wonderful. I've seen Pink Floyd, that was absolutely spectacular. So I've seen some of the world's greatest acts. A couple outstanding like Bob Dylan I want to see yet, but I really enjoyed it.
Great. Well, are you ready to do your pitch?
Thank you.
10 minutes.
Okay. iHaveIt is a music collecting platform that allows users, music stores, record stores, to store, collect and manage their music. The idea of iHaveIt is that there are thousands of stores globally. The ability to get those stores to be able to put all their merchandise in one place and allow the millions of users to be able to look at their data is the focus. So a single place that can look, collect, buy, sell music, and after that value it to understand what your music collection is worth. Some of the key features which were important was people find it very hard to find specialist edition rare music. The idea of iHaveIt is to provide a very simple, easy to use, clean screen that allows simplest search, like it could be Michael Jackson's Bad, or you might want Michael Jackson's Bad, but you might want a specific edition from Turkey or an edition that's red, etc. So it provides a very simple and clear searching capability. But also, the whole purpose of iHaveIt was people sometimes have large collections and they cannot remember what they own and do not own. So with iHaveIt, you can have your phone, you can be in the store, and you can literally just do a quick search to see if you own it. But not only if you own it, but secondly, what is the quality and the condition of that item you have. The sleeve could be bad, the record could be mint, and then enables you to either ignore it or buy another one. Next, a key issue is many people have vinyl collections in their roof that are collecting dust. They can pull those down. They can literally just type in the codes of the record, type in the name of the artist or the catalogue, and it'll give you a true estimate of what those records are worth. Or it can be CDs, vinyl, a whole tapes. It'll give you the value of those items. We also have added autographs, the ability to sell, in this case, Best, X-Beetle, the first one, the ability to be able to auction those items. The real value is having one place with the record stores globally, and by having millions of people in the one place, the real collectors are coming together, that common look and feel, and auctioning it. So this is an example of a Nirvana item. It's a white label, so it's unique. It's a limited edition. It's worth around £200, and your average buyer is not going to pay that. They just want to go buy the Nirvana album, and they'll expect to pay £20. The idea of having an auctions is the ability to have high value items placed on certain dates and focused the many people specific to music in one place. There's over 20 million people buying vinyl records now and CDs. So that's the secret regrowth niche market that's become mainstream again in the last year. So the value of iHaveIt is it connects these 7,500 record stores to the millions of users in one place. So instead of having to go to 2, 3, 10, 20 different record stores trying to find a Jimi Hendrix record, they're all in the one place at the one time to give you the best choices and options that are available. So our vision to monetize the product is very simple. Is we have the ability to sell net new merchandise. For example, you've got Jaws Edger just released a new album. You could buy that and we'll make circa 20% profit on net new items. Or secondly, across the world, people in 45 countries have their items for sale right now. If it's used technology or second hand, we take 6% of the item. So it's a very simple market for us to monetize. Now, people will be thinking, well, we've already got eBay and Amazon, so I can already buy my music from them, so what's the difference between you and others? The real value of iHaveIt is that we have the trading platform in one place just for music, where the others are very mainstream for anything. But secondly, we have a collector's app, the ability that you can actually record all your items. You cannot do that on eBay, you cannot do that on Amazon or other products today. So the real value as well is we have artificial intelligence that says, Elvis Presley only actually did 40 albums, real albums, but there's over 250. It tells you what ones you have got and what you have not got, and it'll subliminally start to give you hints of items that are available, things like this. It's got social media integration that you can push a button and share your item across many different platforms at the touch of a button. Again, other platforms aren't doing this singular focus of music to the audience at interest. For example, we are auctioning a Beatles album next week. It's an original Hey Jude pressing, and our software goes out to the many different Beatles sites and tells those different sites, be aware that this very unique item, rare item, is for sale. So there's a unique, notable, competitive ideas. So it's a very strong led team. Myself, I've over 20 years experience in the IT industry, having come from IBM. In my last job at IBM, I was managing 20 countries for data, the ability to store, manage data securely. Having come to England and created other companies and sold them, I wanted to have one last project, which is more for fun, around the idea of music, which is my real interest to the behind closed doors. The idea of taking my many years of cloud experience, drawing all that with other experts like Drew, who's an advisor to the company, who is the managing director of the leading distributor for music across the country. He's got warehouses that are just 6 stories high. It's, you know, over 30,000 feet full of records and CDs, providing network integration to the key people. So we've got great technologists helping the company. We've got industry specialists helping the company in leadership. So our plan for the company is very simple. So some really major achievements have achieved very, very quickly. There's been over 200,000 visits to our site in the short time that we've launched. We're looking at over 2.2 million items. So we're proving scalability, but we already have over 19,500 social media people in our groups. You know, we have over 1 million items for sale in the group, which means if you're looking for music, there's one single place you'll probably find what you're looking for, new or old. You know, we have over a database with over 10 million record items, and it's growing every single day from other people's interest. So we've added auctions, we've added antiques with items for sale, and with items from over 45 countries for sale. We're proving it's a global platform. So if you want to learn more about iHaveIt, you can go to crowdcube/iHaveIt, and you can invest in the plan. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Very passionate about music.
Oh, I love it. I mean, I have an amazing collection. So literally, for my own sanity, my grandmother used to love Elvis Presley, and she hooked me to that, and my auntie. And between the two of those, I started building this major Elvis collection, and I began to realize I have more of the same than I want. And that's with the idea, do I have it, do I not have it, came the concept of where it came from. So absolutely love it.
Michael, you've grown this platform very quickly. I mean, you talk about starting the business in June. So how have you grown the catalogue so quickly? What's the secret to that?
There's a vast amount of open sources that are available from different type of distributors, from labels, from different type of open source music organizations. We've created a spider that can go out anywhere. So if someone's asking about something, we'll quickly find it, bring it, and consolidate it into the platform. So we use open source data that's available. So every day, people are throwing new data at us. They're sharing it and saying, use this, or they're giving us information.
Fantastic. And in terms of your forecast,
I mean, as we've discussed earlier, there's the traditional type of issues we're going to have about having the right people in the right jobs, the ability to have the right technical skills, and the scalability of the product. Those types of things we're trying to address. The real issue to me is how can you build a platform that the consumers in the music industry see this as the place to go. With that in mind, you know, the numbers could be astronomical if we can gain market share. So our focus at the moment is to have the right type of staff in sales, in administration. A real lot of the work is on not having to repeat work, because it's small valued items, so we need everything to be automated. So our risk is that automation and about the ability to get the consumers using the platform.
fantastic.
Why do you think the market for vinyl and CDs is coming back?
There's a real interest in people wanting to touch and own vinyl again. So there's this nostalgia moment where I talk to my daughter about the concept of, I've got this Bob Dylan album here, and the artwork and such, and the young kids see it as an expression. They can actually put it on the wall and it describes who they are. So it's real passion for people to actually express. They say that music tells you part of a person's soul. It gives you a hint into the person, if it be punk, if it be soul, if it be blues, if it be country, if rock. It gives you a sense of character of that person. So owning albums has become very trendy again, and it's still accelerating, which I'm enjoying that.
Yeah, because it was all about, people always say, oh, the new generation, they don't want to collect things anymore, but it seems to be going
It's reversing.
the other way.
And they're saying that physical music is now outdoing other traditional markets now, where there's this real strong interest to have it as a music. So there's many sub-benefits that will come with that. So the turntables will accelerate again. Even the tape decks are starting to take, so tapes and CDs are starting to return, where people have gone back to collecting, and nostalgia really has taken form.
Yeah, I have to dig through my collection of CDs. I think I've got a few CDs actually, see if any of them are potentially worth it.
I was just talking to a guy outside just before he came in here, and he goes, his mother has an enormous collection that's on her roof, but she won't part with it. I said, the good thing about iHaveIt is she can go online now and see what they're worth.
Maybe do the same. Thank you so much for joining us today, Michael. And if you'd like to find out more about iHaveIt, you can do so on Crowdcube's website. That's crowdcube.com.